My wife's perfume always hung in the guest room on Friday nights, thick and sweet, even though she swore she never went in there. For months, I told myself I was imagining things, brushing off the strange looks our neighbor gave me and the way my wife always showered before bed on Fridays, claiming she'd gone for a late run. Last week, I finally broke and decided to change the sheets in the guest room myself. That's when I found her wedding vows tucked between the mattress and the headboard, but the handwriting, the careful loops and flourishes, wasn't hers. I confronted her as soon as she got home, waving the paper in her face, my hands shaking. She barely blinked, just stared at the vows, her lips pressed tight like she was holding in a laugh or a scream. I demanded to know whose handwriting it was, and after a long silence, she spat out our neighbor's name. My stomach dropped. She said it was nothing, that it was just a game, but her eyes darted everywhere but me. I thought I'd been paranoid, but suddenly every Friday night made sense. We fought until the sun came up, screaming, crying, accusations flying. I smashed a glass against the wall, she threw a ring at my feet. She admitted she'd been sneaking out to the guest room, meeting him when she thought I was asleep. The vows were part of some twisted ritual, a promise she'd written for someone else with words she once whispered to me. I realized I'd been living in someone else's fantasy, playing the fool in a story I never agreed to. The real twist? I'd been in love with the neighbor too, for years, but buried it so deep I convinced myself it wasn't real. Watching her ache for him, I finally understood the hunger that lived in me, the longing I tried to kill. Now, our marriage is in ruins, but the strangest part is, I don't know if I'm mourning her, or the life I never let myself have.